What's up, everybody? This your boy Trayvon here with Centaur TV, and today I'm going to go over 3 cheapies. Now, these cheapies are cheapies that I've never thought about even reviewing until one of my dope subscribers sent them in and said, hey, check these bad boys out. And I am greatly appreciative for you, Mr. Archie. Thank you so much, my brother, for these cheapies. Hopefully these cheapies are good. Hopefully these cheapies amount to anything. First impression, these cheapies in particular, 3 of these are like $4 each. And let's see if it smells more than $4. But without further ado, let's just jump into it. And those 3 fragrances are from the house of MCH Beauty LLC. We have Magic Code, Gold Per Ohm, 4K Gold for Man by United Scents, and 1 Billion Neor for Man from Fragrance Couture. As you already have seen already, this came from Shoppers World in Georgia. Morrow, Georgia. Shout out to Georgia. We are going to start off with this one because this one is intriguing me the most. So let's just crack this bad boy open. We all know what is a knockoff of. A knockoff of is the 1 million line. So let's just jump into it. Oh my goodness. I took the cap off and it's like already residue and lint stuck to the bottom of this atomizer, around the collar of the atomizer. This is this is hilarious. This is very funny. For the love of Charlie Brown. Yo, this is a hot mess. I know. $4, what do you expect? I get that. It smells like the original 1 million, but dipped in cat urine. Oh Lord, my goodness. This is awful. I know it's some of you that looked at fragrances like this and was curious on the way that it smells. I don't care about the way that it performs because the smell is enough for me to say no. I'm here to take the potential pain for you guys. I know you've seen this somewhere in a store, online, and you just had that one little curiosity on how it would smell. I'm here to tell you this is awful. This is god awful. I don't want to smell this anymore. Next. Mr. Archie, no shade on you whatsoever. At all. The gesture is amazing. But these, at least one of them, is awful. Out of 1 out of 5 stars, this gets a 2. And that's being generous. A hard push of a 2. This is. Okay, up next we have Magical Gold Per Ohm. So let's crack this one open. Well, my goodness. The quality? My goodness, is that a wrinkle? I wish I had some tester strips, but I misplaced them because I don't want to spray any more of this on my skin, but I'm just going to do it for you guys. Oh, yo, this is slapping so far. It is slapping way harder than this. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, for $4 so far, initially, I didn't get like a alcoholic type of a twinge of it at all. None whatsoever. Just got that familiarity to Armani Code Gold. Just a familiarity, just a little bit. But so far, it's smelling pretty nice. Synthetic, really synthetic, but nice. This right here is trying its best to mimic the original Armani Code Absolute Gold right here. It's trying its best. The effort behind this one, trying to mimic this, is not bad. It's not bad of a try. It's terrible, but it's not bad of a try. Well, compared to what the 1 Billion Neor, this is killing that one big time. Obviously, of course, the original is authentic, well-rounded, high quality, niche quality compared to this, but it's this is basically like a overshadowing, mimicking, factoring type of a fragrance compared to that original. So if I were to give this like a 1 out of 5 stars, I will say this is 2.5 stars to 3, to be generous. This is not bad of an attempt trying to mimic the original. Not bad at all. This is demolishing this big time. Big time. For the price, this is pretty good. It's not giving off that like synthetic alcohol-y blast. It doesn't smell like a hot mess. It doesn't smell like cat urine like that 1 Billion Neor. This one is actually pretty nice for $4. For $4, this is not bad at all. It's not making me itch. It's not making me sneeze. So that's a good thing. To me, that's a good thing. However, though, this one, you gotta let this dry down completely, all the way down, in order to have a tiny bit of enjoyment. Because when I went back to smell this on my other hand, it doesn't smell as bad as it did in the opening, but it's still terrible. I don't like it, but it doesn't smell as bad though. It's wearable to a certain degree, man. I mean, I wouldn't recommend this at all to anybody. I'm just trying to find something good in this, but man, it is very, very hard. What I just told you is basically the only good thing that I can say is that you gotta let it dry down completely in order to enjoy it just a little bit. But this is all around not enjoyable at all. But this one, not bad. Okay, last but not least, we have 24K Gold. So let's just see if this is, oh, wait a minute. On the side of the box, it has the top notes. No other notes but the top. Why do I have a feeling this is gonna be like a 1 million lucky type of a dupe, super dupe, knockoff, super knockoff? But why do I have that feeling? Let's find out. Oh goodness, this atomizer. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on this. $24K Gold, don't try to deceive me. Okay, this one here is not as bad as I thought it would be. The grapefruit in here is doing its grapefruit thing. It's very pungent, sour, and fruity, as well as juicy. Blood orange is that dark, rich fruitiness that's juicy as well. It's not really too noticeable. It's kind of hanging in the background behind that grapefruit, but it is noticeable. Mint, though, is not really a key factor of this fragrance at all, though you do get a small little whiff of that mint. Majority of the opening is basically blood orange and grapefruit, but primarily grapefruit. And what I think about this so far, it's terrible, but it does have a little bit of goodness to it, because I'm trying to appreciate the effort behind these fragrances. I really am, because it really isn't that bad of a fragrance. It's just that it's just awfully synthetic. If they would have put just a little bit more effort into this one, it would have been pretty good. It would be up there with, like, you know, a standard typical rack store cheapie that's outside of the box, that's like them loose bottles. But man, I gave it like two, three, maybe 4 sprays on my arm, and it's already withering away. So this, from the scale of 1 out of 5 stars, man, I just give it like a 1.5. You know, it's very, very short-lived. What do you expect? I'm not surprised. I did not have any high expectations out of these fragrances at all. You really gotta dig your nose into this one, because this is very, very cheap smelling, as well as fading and like lustering. You know, if it would have had a little bit of effort, like I said before, you know, kind of like put some sanding paper on it, smooth it out, well rounded, get the little kinks out of it, this would have been pretty decent. I feel like the grapefruit, the blood orange, as well as the mint would have meshed very, very well with each other based off what I'm smelling on my arm. Because it does smell good, but it's a big old cloud blockage, barriers of a whole bunch of chemical messes that's in front of those top notes, that is bringing the value of this fragrance extremely down the hill, down the mountaintop, you know, just tumbling down, turning into a snowball and crashing into like a river or something, you know, with just a mess. So out of these 3, this one demolished the other 2 big time. This is the only decent one out of the bunch, out of the 2, that had an amazing attempt compared to those 2 to try to mimic the original, which is, I wouldn't say it's close, but it's halfway there. You know, it probably tried to beat it in a race and almost got to the finish line and got tired and fell over and blew up, but it still got heart. That's what this is. So, Mr. Archie, thank you so much for sending those. Thanks for sending those fragrances in, man. I was actually kind of curious about these myself. You know, those low bargain bin fragrances that's just like very, very obvious poor knockoffs of the originals. I was actually curious about them and wonder how they smell. So, thanks for sending them in. The gesture counts. Despite that 2 of these are awful. Actually, all 3 of these are awful, but it's just that this one is a banger compared to those 2. And I appreciate the gesture, man. Thank you so much for sending those in. So, that's all that I have for Scent Talk TV, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, you know what to do. You gotta like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there and be blessed, and have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace. And I'm finna go into the shower and scrub myself like 1,000 times to get this crap off of my body, because man, it's tingling my skin. But I sacrificed that for you to get the full extent of those fragrances. But I'm out here. Peace.